First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight it's the first of four between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
1-1 the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike now to Bird. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. 4th home run for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Batting fourth,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. To come into play at 317. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. This is in the air out to right field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Tony Kemp is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Kemp is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So striding in, Jose Altuve, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. Slow grounder to first. He's got to hurry. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Over to first, Cole, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving. 1 strike now from Cole. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that misses. 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the 2nd inning now for Minute Maid Park. The Yankees lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First offering on its way. Popped up. Correa moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in Big League Baseball. He can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Jonathan Scope comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp is in his tracks now. And there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 4. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. And after an inning and a half, it's... Here's George Springer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Springer.
A ball and no strikes.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
Yuli Gurriel is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded to short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Looking at his career totals, Gattis averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Ronald Torrey.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A little roller toward the hole. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 1 and the Astros 9. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Striding forward for his first chance, Jake Marisnick. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Jake Marisnick.
Cole's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Over to first, Cole, and the runner will get back standing. Marisnick on the first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
So 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for the answer, right fielder, Josh
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
1 strike now from Cole. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way down the first baseline.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he'll step off and go to third here, but the runner's back easily. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Runners are at first and third with none out. Hot shot down the line. So this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Bird fields it cleanly. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the pitch. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Wade is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. Astros lead this one 2-1. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that one stayed up a little high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Cole sets. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Hard hit at third. And that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Correa, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit out towards second. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Riding in once again, Evan Gattis was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Fouled off. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 0-2 once more. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
1-2.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Towards second. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wade. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Kemp is there. One pitch, one out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Schoop. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Reddick, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another chance, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hicks, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. So now 2 men in scoring position.
For the Astros, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one costs him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Marisnick on third. Reddick is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And, oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Up next for the Astros,
Evan Gattis now standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Jonathan Holder answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Count remains at 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 5 innings complete. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat. Gary Sanchez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Kemp is going to get back and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And Ellsbury's running. A pitch out. The throw. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Has a look, now the pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 5-1. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Up for the Astros, third baseman.
Now the pitch.
Bregman.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick, couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead this one though 5-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Hit to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Kemp. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down here 5-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Didi Gregorius is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Brett Gardner is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Chad Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Reddick leads off second with nobody out. A ball and a strike. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Center fielder number 4, George.
Striding in for Houston, George Springer. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A ball and a strike. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game. Striding into the box, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball. Smoke toward third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Looking to minimize the damage here. In there at the knees, strike one. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll look. Here's Brett Gardner now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes Reddick. Can he get there? He cannot. It's down for a leadoff single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Runners off for second. Hit softly on the ground to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex.
First pitch on its way. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Jake Marisnick. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, Marisnick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. Gone! Solo shot here by Jake Marisnick. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
The batter, left fielder.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. David Robertson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Kemp on second. Reddick on at first with 2 down. Grounded softly to the right. Bird has it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Astros 7 and the Yankees 1. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready once again, Greg Bird. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw
to first, he'll be in time to get him, and the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Stros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Charlie Morton notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Garrett Cole was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this